1, 2. My mom's shoulder blades carry the weight of the world. My pop's gaze turned men to stone. I had a dream of a place I could take home a girl. Now I just dream of a home, lost inside my dome. But
You know how they say most powerful people are psychopaths and sociopaths? Well, there's a lot of truth to that. My junior year in high school, I was expelled because I hooked up with a teacher. It's no big deal. It's back in the 90s. Stuff like that happened all the time. Well, I switch and go to another school. That's where I first met Theodore Habersham. The name sounds rich, right? Well, that's because his family was rich. His dad was some type of fancy real estate investor. And even though it was a public school, his parents donated money, so he had the run of the place. And on top of that, it was his senior year, so he was just off the chain. Well, I meet his girlfriend on the first day, and she and I hit it off. Next thing you know, he's on some of that old school Karate Kid type shit, trying to fight me, kicking and punching at me in the cafeteria. Turns out to be a whole big scene, and I end up hitting him in the head with one of those thick plastic cafeteria plates. Now his head is bleeding, he's embarrassed, and the girl who started all of this off is now tending to his wounds, calling me a bully. Like I said, the two of them are on some straight up Karate Kid shit. Well, he graduates, and I don't see him again until my junior year in college. I take a part-time job selling cars, and guess who's the manager at the dealership? Theodore. Turns out his dad had bought the dealership out and didn't change the name for marketing purposes. Well, we have our first sales meeting, and I see him and recognize him immediately. Now remember, this is the same dude whose head I cracked open with a plate, so I'm kind of standoffish, waiting to see what's up. But he acts like he don't know who I am. So I say, fuck it, and get to work. A few weeks pass, it turns out I'm a pretty good car salesman, but I'm in school. So they try to hold me to this sales quota, and I explain to them, listen, I'm not working full-time, but I sell more cars than most of your full-time salesmen, so it probably is just a good idea to let me keep doing what I'm doing. But they insist that I either take more hours or quit. So I end up working the garbage hours from 3 to 6 on Mondays. It's been about 5 months now, and I pretty much don't see Theo. Forgot all about him. Till one Monday at 6 p.m., the place is closed. The mechanics invite me to the back to have a beer with them. We're standing there in the shop, and they're all talking about Theo and how he has a bad temper. And one guy, Clarence, goes on to tell me a story about exactly how bad Theo's temper was. You see, one day it took Clarence too long to fix a customer's car. Theo comes into the shop screaming and hollering. He picks up a wrench and throws it at Clarence's head. And right then and there, Clarence swears on his mother's grave that as that wrench was flying through the air, he looked at Theo's eyes and they were jet black. And out of all the people there, Clarence was clearly scared of him. He didn't just think that Theo was his boss, he thought he was some kind of demon or something. So I tell them about high school, his girlfriend, the plate incident, and assure them that he's not tough. Imagine a scene, I'm telling them the story, acting it out, we're all standing there laughing. And you know how you can tell when someone is behind you by the reactions of everybody else around you? Well, they suddenly stop laughing. And I know without a doubt that Theo is standing right behind me. Turning around, he says, "Don't let me stop you. Go on, go on, go on. Finish saying what you're saying." So I jokingly say to him, "Man, I was telling him about me and you being in high school and how you tried to bully me, and I cracked you across your head with a plate." You know, breaking a smile, trying to see how he was going to react. But that's when he says, "I want to see you try it again." Understand, we're grown-ass men. I'm looking at him like, bro, what's wrong with you? But no, he insists that we fight. Starts taking off his suit jacket. Then proceeds to take off his dress shirt and tie. Looking around the room, everybody's looking at me like, what you gonna do? Again, I say, bro, what the hell is wrong with you? That's some shit that happened when we're kids. Now he has his shirt off. And he's got these tattoos all over his body. A snake running down his shoulder, wrapping around his arm, and the head is at his wrist where it's eating a bird. Next thing you know, he's swinging at me, punching at me, doing that Karate Kid bullshit again. So now I'm bobbing and weaving, stepping, moving, avoiding him, saying, "Listen, bro, chill, stop, quit going, quit, man, chill." And when he didn't stop, I waited and waited and waited, and bing, overhand right to his jaw. His lights go out. Everybody's screaming, "Ooh!" But in my head, I'm freaking out because I just knocked out the...
Okay, Now you know Dark Waters is not about to give it all away for free. Want the rest of this story? Go to IamDarkWaters.com and become a member today. Only $4.99 per month gives you access to his library of true horror stories. Become a member today. Only $4.99 per month gives you access to his library of true horror stories. Become a member today.